Okay, guys, what are we looking at? Well, right now we're looking at my bed spread, I guess. I'm in the process of turning one of my outbuildings into a recording studio, in which case it will have better lighting, better sound, most likely, than in the house. You might hear the video game in the background. That's just my roommate wasting his time on his day off, doing something more pleasant than all the chores that he's normally doing around here. This is just simply a video. It's a product review video. Nothing more significant than that. You're welcome to scroll past this if you would like. This is a knife review video for the company Benchmade. It's one of my preferred knife companies. In this case, we have an out the front knife. Now, I did have to register, not so much register, fill out the appropriate documentation so that I could legally purchase an out the front knife. Now, it looks like it would pierce somebody if you were holding it up against them, but no, it will not. The springs on these things are such that they are not meant for impalement. It's just meant to open a blade quickly while your hands remain free and open. Another quick way to get an open knife in my hands if I'm fishing. I have to hurry up and cut a line because something is too big or snagged, or maybe I want to hurry up and clean something. And I need a sharper knife than whatever I just had pulled out of my pocket. There's some customizations on there. Tom's knife, Steven's knife, yin yang symbol. I personally believe and love in that personal symbol. Tom is just my nom de plume, my chosen name, I suppose. The other side, of course, is the same. I could have done something different, but uniformity is kind of nice, at least for me. Let me close this blade. It's wickedly sharp, extremely high quality steel. It's got a plastic handle. The reason is so it would somewhat float, somewhat neutrally buoyant. The plastic makes up for it. The jimping on the handle is very coarse and aggressive, especially right here at the front where the blade would be, to allow you to get good control over whatever you're cutting and cleaning. So in this case, like cleaning a fish. Very, very strong pocket clip, what you would expect from a Benchmade knife. These things, the pocket clips do regularly fail because they just get snagged. Can't do much about it. It's good spring steel, but they will get stretched. You can stretch them back in place or buy new ones. Or usually they just send you fresh replacements for nothing. You just remove these screws right there, which I can't get it to zoom in. Those are Torx screws, probably T16s, T18s. Most screwdriver sets don't have those, so it's hard to get those kind of screws out without stripping them out unless you have the proper ones. Which really just takes a little bit of investigation on what size hardware, the nuts and bolts, it's used to keep this together. It has an ever-sharp warranty, so they will always put a new edge on it. Right now, it's a scalpel's edge. I've already tested that to see if I needed to do anything with the strop or my hand sharpening things that would put a better edge on it. You can see the gleam of the edge there. All in all, very happy with it, very solidly made. I did not want one with a metal handle because I'm around water a lot. I wanted something that have a little bit of neutral buoyancy, so if it does hit the water, if it does sink, which is possible once it fills with water, it will slowly sink, more like a sinking ship instead of a rock, and just boom, it's gone. Anyway, very happy with it. Benchmade is one of many brands that I prefer for my stuff. You hit a certain age in your life, and you know certain brands are good for things. I do a lot of outdoorsy stuff. Benchmade is one of the knives. Civivi is another one. CRKT also makes an excellent product. Victoronics, Swiss Army knives. That's my favorite. It's my tinkerer's tools. I carry one of them all the time. It's a Swiss Army knife, and it's about that wide with all the different gadgets. I am a tinkerer, whittler, an omnivore. I'm always out hiking somewhere, always needing another good blade. Usually have about 3 knives on me. Still will. This will just be replacing the one that I carry for slicing, for sharpening, for sharp. The other 2 are more thicker, robust blades so that I can use them for something more destructive to a knife blade in a pinch. pry bar, screwdriver, whatever. Not an ideal use for anything, but can't really carry a toolbox everywhere with you. But you can carry a Swiss Army knife. Anyway, Benchmade. Always good brand. Guaranteed for life. Took a little bit of time to get it here just because Father's Day ordering. However, it did arrive today before Father's Day. So, no correction. It arrived yesterday. So it did arrive in plenty of time. Very pleased with it. If someone else is interested in a good out-the-front knife, there's a lot of them out there on the web and such. Can't really go wrong with Benchmade or any other name brand knife. The springs and such in these do occasionally wear out. Go to the good brand. You'll be able to get replacement springs, or maybe they'll install them for you. But even if not, it's just a matter of putting a spring under tension. Pretty simple. If you can work on a fishing reel or a gun, you can work on one of these. And really, if you work on any of those, you should be able to work on a car. But I don't like to work on cars. You can find a better person than me, because I'm going to say nope. Anyway, have a great day, guys. I'm going to go find something else to play with and something else to do today. Make some more content, hopefully. See y'all later.